Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. This is a famous saying linked to Abraham Lincoln, and it applies perfectly to the training process as well. Every impressive skill and demonstration of strength you see in different videos, gymnastics or street workout competitions, or even from advanced practitioners in the park, is not a matter of luck but the outcome of an extensive preparatory process and continuous effort. No one can perform these exercises just by attempting them impulsively and achieving success. No one is born to do them immediately. Even if you're super talented, mastering the basics and completing a certain progression sequence is inevitable. I often see this when I go out to train in a park. People immediately attempt advanced exercises because they see their more advanced peers doing them, find the exercise appealing, and they want to try it out right away, but they get disappointed when they fail. But keep in mind, it's like someone who just learned how to ride a bike immediately tries to do flips in a half pipe with BMX. It may seem like an exciting and brave act, but without the necessary technical knowledge and practice, this attempt will likely only lead to failures and disappointment, not the desired success. There is fundamentally nothing wrong with attempting, as how would a complete beginner know that a particular move is difficult? However, unfortunately, in most cases, these attempts are particularly risky and can lead to injuries, so you need to be careful. That's why it's tricky for me, especially when someone asks how I did a flashy exercise. I know that many hope I'll share a tip that will immediately help them succeed at the exercise. But unfortunately, it's not that simple. I wish it was. Of course, there are cases when someone with good fundamentals can benefit from a tip or two in performing an exercise, but most of the time, I see that the basics are missing, and unfortunately, all I can advise people is to focus on the basics first. You must understand that the spectacular goals you set for yourself demand consistent, structured, and persistent work. Returning to the quote, in the case of bodyweight training, street workout, calisthenics, or gymnastics training, the first 4 hours of sharpening the axe equal joint preparation and the basics. The comprehensive preparation, mobilization, and strengthening of joints and body parts used in advanced exercises, and the establishment of a basic muscle mass and strength required for performing various skills are crucial. The most impressive calisthenics, street workout, and gymnastic exercises significantly engage the upper body, making the preparation of the wrists, elbows, shoulders, scapulas, and torso essential. Regarding the lower body, most people need to regain hip and ankle mobility, which, if lacking, negatively impacts the knee joint, so these areas should be addressed a comprehensive way. Despite most desired exercises being upper body dominant, preparing the lower body is also crucial for maintaining muscle balance and overall health. It's recommended to specifically focus on these areas if your goal is to achieve long-term health and a durable physique. For basic exercises like push-ups, dips, or any exercises in support, such as handstands, the wrists, elbows, and shoulders are under significant load, and you need to be able to control your scapular stability, otherwise you will not succeed. The same goes for exercises in hanging, like pull-ups, front levers, or even one-arm chin-ups, where most people lack scapular stability. There are specific isolated mobilization and strengthening exercises for these, which I've made separate videos about, so if you haven't seen them yet, just look around on my channel and start using them. To achieve spectacular exercises, mastering basic strength and muscle mass through proper push-ups, inverted rows, V-sit-ups, squats, dips, pull-ups, and leg raises is unavoidable. The more precisely you do these, the easier it will be with your desired exercises. It's not enough just to do them casually. The good enough mentality won't lead to success in this case. These exercises are simple and can be built up quickly. Be meticulous, don't rush, and try to get the most out of them. Those who say you can't build muscle and strength with these bodyweight exercises have never done them correctly. That's why I also created test videos in addition to tutorial videos, because for many people it often becomes clear that they've never performed these exercises correctly. If you're gonna invest time, do them at 100% and you won't be disappointed with the results. After all, just seeing athletes achieve their physique by correctly doing these exercises should show you what's possible. Instead of criticism and excuses, it's more valuable if a person checks themselves, polishes their attitude, and focus a bit. Once you've done all this and completed the joint preparation and basic strength process, so you sharpened your X in the first 4 hours, you'll surprisingly quickly chop down the tree in the remaining 2, meaning you'll achieve your desired exercises. In a previous video, I mentioned how my students often learn the ring muscle up on their first try after completing the basic and preparatory programs because their joints were ready and they had the required fundamental strength. You see, they didn't need to spend a long time struggling with the target exercise, they just needed the right foundations. I have a personal story relating to learning the reverse muscle up without much specific training. I had the basics down along with the necessary strength and stability. I tried it from momentum first, then from an inverted hang, and after some practice and getting used to the motion, I succeeded. Here too, the focus was on the basics, there was no miracle move or progression I used. That's why I always say the 2 best investments you can make in bodyweight training are practicing joint preparation and basic exercises. I know I sound like a broken record, but many people still neglect this. Take my advice and check out the channel for many useful videos on the topic, and if you want to do everything in one place, following the full system, click the link below, download the Gymnastics Method app in the App Store or Google Play Store, become a member and get full access to all programs, tutorials, daily workouts and much more. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and now check out the videos I mentioned on the end screen.